What's up, family? Man, come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to get in here before we get started. I know this is a surprise. I didn't announce that I was gonna do this live today. So man, come on in, come on in, come on in. Glad to have you guys here with us. Just the camera, some man. It's gonna be a heavy one, family. It's gonna be a heavy one. Man, come on in, come on in. Man, we're talking about frenemies. What's up with you, Scott? Man, glad to have you here, Scott. Man, I've missed you on the lives, brother. Man, family, I apologize I didn't come on yesterday. That was my plan. I was at a martial art tournament, and man, what's up with you, Eileen? Scorpio lady, man, bless each of you, Eileen and Scorpio lady. Haven't seen either one of you in a while. Paul, what's up with you? What's up with you, Dennis? Man, so I was at a martial art tournament yesterday, and I didn't realize I was gonna be caught up there that late. Man, it was my intent to do a live with you guys yesterday, and for that, I apologize, man. I asked your forgiveness. You know what I mean? And so I did a video this morning for today, but I want to come on today. You know what I mean? Change my plans around today because I wanted to do this live with you guys. You know what I mean? Again, this is going to be a heavy conversation. Hope my prayers that it's eye opening. You know what I mean? And that it reveal some things to you about what's going on in your life, what's possibly going on in your life. You know what I mean? Today we're talking about frenemies. Frenemies, man. Everybody is not your friend. You know what I mean? We have to get that understanding. Everybody don't want to see you happy. Everybody don't want to see you succeed. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of people that's hanging around just to see you get blessed. There's a whole lot of people hanging around, man, just so they get some of the crumbs that fall from your plate. You know what I mean? Man, there's a whole lot of people that's just waiting for the crumbs to fall off your plate so they could get some of it. You know what I mean? They waiting just to hang around with you. You know what I mean? They want you to get blessed, not for you. They want you to get blessed for their hookup. They want you to get blessed so that they could get blessed. You know what I mean? They want you to doors to open up for you so that doors can open up for them. You know what I mean? It ain't about you. It's about their connection. It's about their blessing. It's about their hookup. You know what I mean? They don't give a damn about you other than the fact that you're a means to an end. You're going to open up doors for them that they couldn't open up by themselves or for themselves. And so they really don't give a fuck about you and what's in your best interest. It's always about what's in their best interest. We're going to go somewhere today, and man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? This is a grown folk channel. This is a grown folk channel. And we have to understand there's so many people. I'm prior military. There's so many men and women that went to Afghanistan and Iraq and some of these other places and fought in wars. American enemies, they fought in these wars and came back home to find out that their spouse, man, was having an affair. To come back home after fighting these wars in other countries, come back home to their quote unquote loved one, come back home to their quote unquote spouse, to find out that this person has set them up to be killed, that this person has set them up to be robbed and killed. Why? So that they could get that bonus money. And what I mean, but they could get that life insurance. This was supposed to be the love of their life, who set them up and had them taken out the fucking game for $100,000, for $200,000. This was their baby mama, their baby daddy that didn't give a fuck about them. It was always about the life insurance. It was always about the money to them. There's a whole lot of cases where these young women married these older guys. Didn't give a fuck about them. Man, it was always for the money. Always for the money. Guys marrying older rich white women or rich women. Why? Didn't give a fuck about them as a person. It was always for the money. It was always for the money, for the hookup. They could say all the right things, Man, they could cater to your ego. They could cater to your quote unquote needs. Make you feel like you're the most important thing walking on the planet. And they don't give two fucks about you. They make you feel like you just glow, like you just walk on water, like you the reincarnate of Christ. That's how they make you feel. Not even understand. They're setting your ass up for the takeout. They setting your ass up for the fucking kill. They're using and abusing you. But they're smiling in your face. They're rubbing your feet, rubbing your back, massaging you, cooking for you, doing all kind of shit for you. Not even understand, this bitch ain't got my best interest at heart. This bitch is trying to kill me. This bitch is trying to take me the fuck out. This bitch is trying to drain the fuck out of me. We get so caught up with the sex. We get so caught up with, oh, I never had somebody make me feel like this. Oh, nobody's ever treated me like this. Oh, nobody's ever done this for me. Not even understand this motherfucker don't give a fuck about you. Not even understand this motherfucker's priming you. They priming you. We have to grow up. We have to grow. I made a video earlier today that I'm releasing maybe tomorrow night, midnight. Man, discernment. Discernment. We have to have discernment. You can only have discernment by being connected to God. You can't go off of your ego. You can't go off your feelings. Your feelings will have you fucked up. Was fucked up. We hooked up with people we never should have fucking hooked up with. We fucked up and fell in love with motherfuckers we should have never gave the time of day to. They said the right things. They looked the right way. They made us feel the right kind of way. Not even though they was never faithful to us. Not even us. They were always betraying us. They was always dogging us out. But they made us feel good about ourselves. A whole lot of beautiful young ladies dogging the fuck out of their guys. Whole lot of guys dogging the fuck out of their women. But if you ask that woman, if you ask that dude, man, they're so faithful, they're so loving, they're so nurturing, they're so giving, they're so compassionate, they're so attentive to my every need, and they make me feel like I'm an angel, I'm a god, I'm a king, I'm a queen, not even knowing they're fucking playing games with you. We're talking about frenemies. Frenemies. They're laughing in your face, man, they're bowing down to you, bending over, doing everything they can to make you feel good as they're setting you up, as they're robbing you. And see, some of us, man, I ain't got nothing to take it, man. I ain't got my money right, and they're robbing you of your fucking energy. They're robbing you of your fucking creativity. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We talk so much about vampires. We talk so much about leeches. Motherfuckers that just hang on and just suck the life out of you. And that's what many of these people are. And it's the truth, a lot of them are raggedy ass, ratchet ass fucking family members. A lot of them are people that we dating and we loving, and girlfriends and boyfriends and people we've been married to, and we know something just don't sit right with us about them spiritually. But man, we try to push that aside because, oh, it's just, I got issues that I haven't forgiven people in the past, or man, I just got this, that, and all these are red flags. But I push past the fucking red flags. God is trying to slap the shit out of you and wake you the fuck up. God is trying to give you this ain't the motherfucking one for you. This motherfucker don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm giving these red flags for a fucking reason. But yo, ignorant, you so cut the sex is the shit, man. She just making and he just blows my mind and breaks my back and he do all this shit for me, man. And I'm pushing past the fucking red flags. I'm ignoring all the red flags. We gotta grow up. We have to grow up. Everybody ain't your fucking friend. Everybody don't want to see you succeed. Everybody don't want to see you reach your full potential. You always have enemies within the camp. Say it again. You always have enemies within the camp. It's a trip. I talk a lot about the Bible. Drink me some water. My mouth is parched. I talk about the Bible a lot. And it's a trip because when you look at Jesus, Yeshua, whatever his name was, you know what I mean? Man, he had somebody in the camp. Out of all the 12 people that he picked, he handpicked 12 people, handpicked 12 disciples. 12 people that were supposed to have his back. 12 people that were supposed to ride or die for him. If nobody was going to be around, if nobody was going to have his back, man, these 12 should have had his fucking back. It's a trip because Jesus, the Son of God, Jesus, man, the great teacher. To some, he was the Messiah, the great prophet, whatever the case, whatever he was to you, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But Jesus, he picked a fucking demon. Jesus, he picked somebody that betrayed him. Jesus picked somebody he couldn't fucking trust. Jesus picked somebody that dogged him the fuck out. The ultimate betrayal. Jesus would have died. And some say he died for everybody. He even died for this motherfucker that betrayed him. Jesus. And so what God would show me that, man, Elijah, man, you gonna pick some motherfuckers that, they ain't got your best interest. You know what I mean? You gonna pick some motherfuckers that's right close to you. Real close to you. You gonna have motherfuckers within your circle that, man, you think is real tight. Real ride or die motherfuckers. And they ride or die for them fucking selves. You think your circle is so close and so tight. You're not even understanding. You can't even see the big picture. They don't give a fuck about you. They're using you. I'm talking about frenemies. Some of us, we can't understand why. Why can't we get ahead? Why does it seem like all kind of shit is going on to us? It seems like, man, we take 5 steps forward and end up taking 4 steps backwards. Every time we take 5 steps ahead, we end up going back 4 steps and then another 3 steps on top of that. Like, why can't I just get my finances right? Man, how come I can't just get these mega deals that I'm supposed to be getting? How come these contracts ain't coming in like they're supposed to be coming in? How come I'm not getting the connections and the doors opening up like they're supposed to? How come I can't get this business off the fucking ground? Because some of us, the great majority, man, we got frenemies in the camp. We got motherfuckers working against us in the camp. They talking all the right shit and not giving a fuck about you. They talking all the right shit and betraying you at the same fucking time. They opening up fucking portals to allow in all this negativity, to allow in all this bullshit. And we can't understand, man, how come I just can't get ahead? How come it seems like so much shit is going on in my life? How come it seems like I'm being attacked on so many different levels? How come it seems like, man, if I go to my left, go to my right, in front of me, behind me, man, my fucking enemies are always there? How come it seems like every time I turn around, I'm facing another fucking challenge? I'm facing another fucking monster, another fucking mountain to overcome. So many of us, we've opened up portals. Not even fucking aware that we're opening up these fucking portals. We're opening up doors to the fucking enemy. And we're just, life is so beautiful, life is so blessed, and I'm so grateful. And you'll never reach your fucking full potential. Because you're fucking oblivious of who's around you and their fucking motives. You're so happy that people want to be around your raggedy ass, you miss the fucking point. There's a whole lot of fucking Jezebels out there. There's a whole lot of fucking Delilahs out there. There's a whole lot of women out there that set you up, that get you trapped and get you caught up in some bullshit. There's a whole lot of fucking dudes out there the same fucking way. I don't give a fuck how they look. I don't give a fuck how big their pockets are. I don't give a fuck how big their muscles are. None of that bullshit. Their sole purpose in life is to fuck you up and to stop you from reaching your full fucking potential. Don't be so excited motherfuckers like you. Don't be so fucking excited motherfuckers feel like they in love with you and they worship you and all this other bullshit. We have to grow the fuck up. The Bible gives us so many fucking scriptures, so many fucking examples of dudes who laid their head. Samson, supposedly the strongest and the greatest warrior of all time. The mightiest man to walk the planet physically. Samson couldn't be conquered until he laid his head down on the wrong fucking trap. Until he laid his head down on the wrong fucking woman. Until he divulged his fucking secret to the wrong fucking woman. She was saying all the right shit, making him feel just right. Like she gave a fuck about him. See, as she came across as a fucking enemy, he would have never trusted her. As she had came across as somebody trying to set him up, as somebody that didn't have his best interest at heart, man, he would have never allowed the bitch into his fucking camp. This is a harsh word. It is what it is. Grow the fuck up. The truth is the truth. He laid his head down on Delilah's lap. And she cut his fucking hair. Was that she cut his fucking anointing. Let me say it differently. He laid his head down on her lap. He told her his heart. He told her his secrets. He became transparent to the enemy. How many people you had in your circle you told your secrets to? How many people have you had in your circle? How many guys have you hooked up with? You thought they had your best interest at heart and they stole your secrets. They took your business plans. They took your ideas. They stole your money. They stole your company. They stole your connections. How many homies are shot and killed by their fucking homie over jealousy? People grew up together. Ride or die. They was always at war with somebody else. And end up dying at their own homie's hands. How many guys have come back from war and died at the hands of their fucking wife? How many women have come back from war to be killed by their own husband? Don't get so fucking caught up in your fucking emotions and your low self-esteem that you just fall in love with anybody because it's better than not having nobody at all, and you not discerning of who the fuck they are and their fucking motives and their fucking intentions. So you hook up with them because you're so happy that they love you. You're just so happy that they think the world of you. You're so happy that they cater to your fucking needs because you're ignorant of the fact that they're setting your ass up for the prime takeout. I don't give a fuck how good they look. It's a whole lot of beautiful women that's locked up in a fucking penitentiary behind murder. It's a whole bunch of dudes yoked up, tatted up, look good, and they doing life in the fucking penitentiary because they took out their girl, they took out their boy. There's a whole lot of smart motherfuckers, intelligent motherfuckers, intellectuals, and all that other bullshit locked up in the fucking penitentiary. It's a whole lot of Christian people that the pastor done got killed because of his wife, or the pastor don't had his wife killed, or one of the deacons had the pastor killed because he was fucking their wife. It's a whole lot of stupid shit that go on like that. And we get so caught up in our feelings. We get so caught up in the bullshit. Oh, my wife would never do that to me. Oh, my king would never do that to me. You better recognize the fucking game for what it is. Everybody ain't your fucking friend. Everybody ain't got your best interest at heart. It's a whole lot of people that's dead because they thought this motherfucker loved them. Because they thought they married their best friend. Because they thought they married their soulmate. Because they thought they married the love of their life. And all the time, she's fucking poisoning and putting poison in this fucking food. All the time, she's plotting and how she's gonna have him taken out. We're talking about frenemies. We're talking about frenemies. And I'm not making this conversation, I'm not having this topic or making this video for us to be scared. But we have to grow the fuck up. We gotta stop running off our fucking emotions. We gotta stop running off our fucking dick and our pussy. Oh, the sex is so good. Oh, I love the way he licked my pussy. I love the way she give me head. I love the way they bend me over and all this other stupid shit. Don't let sex cost you your fucking life. Don't let sex cost you everything you wanna build. Everything that you came here for. Because you can't get past the fucking sex with this person. You can't get past how this person makes you feel. So you're willing to sell out your future. You're willing to sell out everything that you came here for just because this raggedy, ratchet ass motherfucker make you feel good? What the fuck is wrong with your self-esteem? Man, this is a grown folk channel, man. I know this is rough. This is rough, and I get that. But we have to grow the fuck up. If you constantly have to tell motherfuckers, man, you can't do that shit because that fucks up my frequency, that fucks up my vibration, then something's wrong with them and you. Why the fuck are you still with them? I shouldn't have to tell you not to do this because that fucks up my frequency, that fucks up my vibe. If you my fucking friend, I shouldn't have to tell you this shit but once. If I have to tell you more than once, you ain't my fucking friend. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say it a little slower. For the slow people. Your best friend, and not even your best friend, put it this way. The person that truly has your best interest at heart, they're not gonna do anything to fuck up your frequency. The person that truly has your best interest at heart, the person that want to see you reach your full potential, they're not gonna do anything to jeopardize that. They're not gonna do anything to jeopardize your frequency, your vibration. We have to grow the fuck up. If you say you my best friend, if you say you my boo, my king, my queen, whatever the case may be, my family, my mama, my daddy, man, you better be able to cut these motherfuckers off. Because everybody ain't looking out for your best interest. And if your family, your daddy, your mama, your sister, your kids, whoever the fuck they is, if they always bring some bullshit your fucking way, they don't mean you no fucking good. if they always bringing negativity and toxicity into your fucking area, you need to cut their ass off. And what I mean you need to leave them the fuck alone. Because they don't have your best interest at heart. I don't give a fuck what the blood connection is. I don't give a fuck what the connection is between you and them. I don't give a damn if that was your best friend since childhood. I don't give a damn if that's your fucking boss. I don't give a damn if that's your fucking supervisor. Whoever the fuck they is, if they're constantly coming at you with some negativity and some bullshit, you have better learn to grow the fuck up and cut their ass off. You have better learn how to get in alignment with God and learn discernment. And understand, man, I ain't got to deal with this bullshit. I don't have to deal with this bullshit, and I don't give a fuck with who they are. I don't give a fuck what I gotta lose. I would rather lose a fucking relationship than lose my fucking life because I'm so fucking lonely. I'll stay in this fucking toxic ass relationship. I'd rather lose this fucking relationship, this fucking job, this business opportunity, or whatever the fuck they bring to the table. I'd rather lose that than to lose everything I'm capable of accomplishing. Because I'm so fucking desperate for a friend. I'm so fucking desperate for a queen. I'm so fucking desperate for a king. I'm so fucking desperate for this job. I'm so fucking desperate for this money. I would just accept anything? Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. You better grow the fuck up. And so many, we go through so much shit. Because that's God's source, universe's way of trying to get us, hey, recognize who you are. Recognize why you're here. Why do you keep settling for this bullshit? Why do you keep settling for motherfuckers that's always tearing you down, always trying to sabotage you, always trying to fuck up your vibration? You could be in the greatest fucking mood and they'll come in with some bullshit. You could be happy as fuck. And they'll come in with some toxic ass stupid shit to rob you of your fucking joy, to rob you of your fucking peace. What's up with you, Raymond? And we accept this shit over and over and over because we're so fucking desperate. We're so fucking lonely. And the truth be told, we sell ourselves out. We sell ourselves out. I sell myself out for this raggedy, wretched ass fucking woman that's always on some bullshit, always on some toxic, negative bullshit. I sell my fucking self out. I've seen the fucking red flags. I've heard the fucking red flag, but I won't entertain it. I push past it like it don't exist because I'd rather have her than not have anybody. Because what would people say if I end this relationship? What would people say if this relationship is? Oh, I know that this person couldn't keep a person. I know that this, and we're so fearful of what motherfuckers gonna say. We stay in this toxic ass bullshit. We have to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up. Why are you here? What is your purpose? And see, that's most of us, we don't even realize that we have a purpose. Most of us, we don't even realize why we're here. And so we just think, man, I got a good person and I'm so happy now. Or I got a good job, I got a good career, I'm so happy now. And this is why I'm here. And da 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 da, and all this stupid, superficial bullshit. And so we settle. We become complacent. We get stuck in our own fucked up thought process. We get stuck in our own twisted ass fucking belief system. Because we don't think it could get any better than this. We don't think we could get somebody better than this. Samson thought he had a winner. Samson thought he had a winner. Samson thought he had somebody that really had his back. And she set his ass up. She was always a fucking spy. And so many of us, we don't realize how fucking important we are because we don't have a fucking clue who we are. And so we can't comprehend the fact that the enemy will send a spy within our fucking camp. The enemy will send a woman, send a dude into our fucking area. Somebody that we're attracted to, somebody that we'll like, somebody that we'll vibe with because of our fucking insecurities. And so the enemy knows what we like, knows what we're attracted to. And the enemy is sending that person our way because they know, man, we ain't paying a fucking attention. We ain't paying attention to the red flags. We're not paying attention to the warnings. So the enemy sends somebody like that our way. And we start believing all the fucking hype. We start believing all their bullshit. And we bring them into our house. We allow them into our bedroom. We'll open up our heart and our mind and just divulge every fucking thing to the enemy. Because we don't realize how important we are. We don't realize how valuable we are. We don't realize how important we are. We don't realize what our mission is. But the trip is, the enemy does. The enemy knows what your mission is. And if they could get you to get stuck, if they could get this guy to come in and to blow your fucking mind sexually, if they get this guy to come in and or this woman to come in and to blow your fucking mind sexually or intellectually, they fucking got you. They got you. If they could get this guy to come in and pay some of your bills, or this woman to come in and to open up some doors for you, now you're indebted to her, and she's all that, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de, man, I don't even know why she think this way of me, and blah, 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 and man, my game is game up because she came into my life, and man, I've upgraded because she's in my life, and I've upgraded because he's in my life, and look at all this shit I got, and so you're focused on them and what they're doing for you, and you're taking your eyes off your connection with God. You're taking your eyes off of your mission, off your purpose. And now you all enamored with this motherfucker who's setting you up. Who's setting you up? Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. And it's crazy because when you look at how many people have fallen in love with somebody that fucking crushed them. When you stop to just try to imagine how many people, guys and women, that have given their hearts, their mind, their bodies, everything they had to the wrong people, to the wrong person. Man, Luca, thank you for that donation. How many people? We can't even comprehend how many people have gotten dogged out. How many people? Man, look, I love you too, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. We can't even comprehend how many people, how many families have been destroyed Because somebody was so fucking insecure. Somebody was so fucking slow, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually, that they connected with the wrong fucking people. And instead of humbling themselves, and instead of acknowledging the fact that, damn, I was desperate. Damn, I was wrong. They stayed in that fucking toxic ass relationship, trying to make right out of wrong. You can't make your frenemy your fucking friend. You can't make your frenemy your fucking boo, your fucking king, your fucking queen. Somebody that don't have your best interest at heart. Regardless of the fucking titles that you give them, regardless of how close you let them in, they'll never fucking love you. They'll never help you reach your full fucking potential. You can't change people. You can't make somebody that don't fucking love you fall in love with you. I'm gonna say it again. And this happens a lot. More than we want to be honest. We think, man, if I just love this person right, if I just put this dick on them, if I just put this kitty cat on them, if I just cook for them, if I just pamper their ego, if I just do the right stuff for them, they're gonna fall in love with me. No, the fuck they're not. No, they're not. You can't make somebody that don't give a fuck about you fall in love with you. You can't make somebody that see you as a dollar symbol, that see you as an opportunity, and that's all they've ever seen you as. You can't make that type of person fall head over heels for you. It's a hard reality. It's a hard lesson. You could bend over backwards. You could cater to their every fucking needs, their every fucking wishes. But if they really don't fucking love you, ain't shit you could do that's gonna make them love you. If they don't really give a fuck about you, ain't shit you could do to make them respect you. Ain't shit you could do to make them worship you, to make them adore you. Think about this for a second. Look at your sorry ass fucking family. Look at how long you tried to get your family to think highly of you. Think of how long you and all the shit you've done to get your sorry ass daddy, your sorry ass mama, your sorry ass siblings to respect you and to cherish you and to see the greatness in you. You've done that your whole fucking life, and still today, them motherfuckers don't see what you want them to see. They don't love you the way you want them to. They don't value you the way you want them to. Man, Eileen, thank you. I appreciate that. Bless you for that. They don't value you the way you want them to. Your family. And you've known them your whole fucking life. If you've known your parents, your siblings, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, if you've known these people your whole fucking life, and you can't convince them that you're really a good person, and you can't convince them that you're gonna accomplish what you came here to accomplish, and you can't convince them, man, if you can't do that with your own ratchet, raggedy, sorry ass, fucked up family, what make you think you could do that to a fucking stranger you just met? That shows you how fucking twisted we are. That shows you how fucking desperate we are. We can't convince our mammy that we're good. We can't convince our mammy, our siblings, our fucking grown-ass kids that we're really good people. And that we mean well. And we can't convince our own fucked up family of this shit. And now you expect some stranger you just met, you just had sex with, you known 6, you known a year, you expect you're gonna be able to convince this motherfucker of the same shit you couldn't convince your family of? Are we really that fucking ignorant? Are we really that fucking desperate? Man, we have to grow up. Why are we so afraid of being alone? What is it about being alone that terrifies us that we'll accept anybody in our fucking circle? Why are we so fucking terrified of being alone? Man, I'll just accept this person that I know don't mean me no well, good, and they're always doing stupid ass shit, and I got all these fucking red flags and whoop, and God is telling me to leave these motherfuckers alone and blah, 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 blah. I got all this shit. But I can't be alone. I know you don't mean me no fucking good. I know you're a fucking hoe. I know you're a fucking... I know you're a fucking frenemy. But I'm scared of being alone. I'm scared of being by myself. Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to deal with the real shit that's going on in our fucking ego. It's going on in our fucking emotions. If we could go to war and go fight another country with fucking real live bullets and gunfire and bombs and missiles and RPGs and all this shit flying over us, and then we come home, the place where we're supposed to be safe, the place where we're supposed to have peace, the place where we're supposed to have love, the place where we're supposed to be protected. We could go to war and then make it home just to be killed, just to be betrayed by our closest people. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about portals. Portals goes along the same lines with what we're talking about, frenemies. We have to grow up. You have to stop watching all this bullshit. You have to stop entertaining all this bullshit. You gotta stop listening to this crap, garbage ass fucking shit. It's the exact same thing. You cannot reach your full fucking potential. You cannot accomplish all that you came here to do by entertaining all of this negativity, entertaining all this bullshit. Why do we have the thoughts we have? Why do we have the spiritual wars and battles we have? Why are we fighting demons and succubus and incubus and all this other shit in our fucking sleep. Why do we have all the battles we fucking have spiritually? Because if the truth be told, the great majority of us, we open up these fucking doors. We allow this bullshit into our fucking camp. We allow this bullshit into our fucking homes. We're still talking about frenemies. And the truth be told, the great majority of us, we're our own fucking worst nightmare. We're our own fucking worst enemy. We talk so spiritual. We talk so fucking deep. We're so fucking godly, but we're our own fucking enemy. We talk Jesus, we talk God, we talk all this spiritual shit, and then we allow all this bullshit, toxic poison to come into our fucking lives. Because we can't learn to discern and to cut certain toxic bullshit off. And just like you can't cut off your toxic ass fucking family members, and just like you can't cut off these toxic ass motherfuckers in your life that's bringing all this toxicity and negativity and bullshit into your life, you can't cut their asses off, just like you can't cut this fucking TV off, just like you can't cut this fucking crappy ass fucking music off. Just like you can't cut off this toxic ass bullshit on social media. You allow the enemy into your fucking camp. And then you land there wondering, man, why am I fighting this? Why am I going through this? And why are my kids so disrespectful to me? And why is my husband so mean to me? And why is my wife so disrespectful to me? And why is everything messed up? And my finances are messed up? Because you ain't grown the fuck up and you ain't learned to cut toxic shit off. Because you want to be people's fucking friend. Because you want to be part of the in crowd. You want to be in the know. Because you think this shit is fucking cool. You think this shit is spiritually acceptable. Because you don't know who the fuck you are. And so you allow all this bullshit into your life. And then you wonder why, man, why am I having all these crazy fucking thoughts? Why is my mind all over the place? Why can't I go to sleep? Why am I so depressed? Why am I so fucking suicidal? Why am I just so agitated? Why am I so fucking frustrated? Why? Because you're entertaining this stupid ass, toxic ass bullshit. And the trip is, you've opened up the fucking door for it. You've opened up the fucking portal to it. You've allowed the enemy into your fucking camp. You've allowed the enemy into your fucking marriage. You've allowed the enemy into your fucking bed. You've allowed the enemy into your fucking mind. You've allowed the enemy into your fucking job and your career and everything else. Because you're your own worst fucking enemy. Because you are your own worst fucking enemy. Because the truth is, you don't love yourself. You're full of self-hatred. I'm gonna say it again. You allow this toxic bullshit in, and you think this is all bullshit, until you start having all these fucking mental breakdowns. You start dealing with all this bullshit emotionally. Because you've allowed this toxic, stupid ass bullshit into your fucking life. You've entertained the stupid shit. You've sat there and drunk the fucking poison. And you keep drinking the fucking poison. You keep entertaining the fucking poison. But you think it's all good. Oh, it's really not that bad. It's nothing. It's just a show. It's just fucking music. No, it's fucking poison to kill your fucking ambition, to kill your fucking purpose. Because you're not connected to God. Because you're not connected to the source. You don't fucking understand that. You think it's just frivolous entertainment. You don't think it's that big a deal. Just like you didn't think sleeping with that guy was that big a deal. Just like you didn't think sleeping with that woman was that big a deal. Not even understanding that you spiritually connected yourself to the fucking enemy. You're out here and you've been sleeping with all these motherfuckers in your past and you didn't think it's that big a deal. It's just sex. It's just a good time. It's just 5 minutes. It's just 25 minutes. I'm just having a good time. I got an orgasm. I got my nut off. I got my rocks off and all this stupid shit, not knowing the spiritual attachments to these fucking demonic evil entities. You've opened up these fucking portals. You've opened up these fucking doors. They didn't have to kick the fucking door in. Yo, ignorant ass just opened it up when you opened up your fucking legs. Yo, ignorant ass just opened up the fucking door and just let them walk on in. Because you didn't recognize the fact that they were your fucking enemy. You didn't recognize the fact that they were sent as a fucking spy to sabotage you. You thought you was getting your nuts off. You thought you was having a great orgasm. And this is such a fun time. And he's taking me out to eat. And he's buying me this. And he's taking me here. And she's doing this for me. And she's doing this for me. Not even understanding the fucking attachments that you are creating. Samson made a choice. He hooked up with Delilah. It's just a woman. She couldn't harm him. He'd have killed thousands and tens of thousands of soldiers all by his fucking self. What the fuck is this little woman gonna do? She's not militarily trained. She's not trained in warfare like I am. She's not big and strong like I am. I've killed all of these things, all of these people. I'm not afraid of some little feeble woman that looked good. And so we let our fucking hair down. And we lay in their fucking lap and go to fucking sleep. What is that saying? Because he laid on her lap. He had his head on her lap. He closed his eyes and went to sleep. That's telling us, man, he wasn't paying a fucking attention. He allowed his hair, he allowed his guards down. Because he thought she cared. Because he thought he could trust her. And the whole time, she was sent by the fucking enemy. He's knocking out her fucking back, getting his notes off and all, and he's thinking, man, this is the one. She cares about me because she caresses my head. She makes me feel good. She's so nurturing and not even understanding. She's a fucking frenemy. There to take him down. Because she could get close to him like nobody else could. No other soldier could get that fucking close to him. But this raggedy, ratchet ass bitch was able to get that close to him. This bitch, this tramp was allowed to get that close to him. To get him to compromise all that he could have been. He forfeited his fucking life. He forfeited his fucking purpose. Because he allowed this tramp to come into his house. Because he got comfortable in the place of his fucking enemy. He got complacent. He got fucking careless. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Because of our own insecurities. Because we don't think nobody else will care about us. Because we don't think nobody else will come after this motherfucker. I've waited a long time for the person like this. And it must be the one. They must be God's. They must be my angel. And blah, 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 blah. Not even fucking knowing. And here's the trick. There's always a counterfeit. Say it again. There's always a counterfeit that's sent before the real shows up. A counterfeit will always produce themselves. The fake ass dude, the fake ass king, the fake ass queen. The motherfuckers that really don't give a fuck about the fake ass friend, the fake ass family members. The counterfeits always come first. And they appear as being righteous. They appear as being the one. And because you're not paying attention to the signs. Because you're not listening to the voice of God. You're not listening and seeing the red flags. You keep marching straight forward to the end of the fucking cliff. Because you're not paying attention, you're giving them the fucking ammunition that they fucking need. Because you ain't paying attention. Because you're stuck on stupid. Man, family. So many of us have been betrayed. So many of us have gotten our hearts broken. Because we thought that was the right one. There's so many people that had kids with people and married people, and we thought, man, we're gonna be the exception to the rule. We're gonna live happily ever after. I'm never gonna have anybody else after this one. And we're not even paying attention. We're not even seeing that they are a frenemy. That they don't mean us any good. They don't want us to reach our full potential. They don't want us to be the greatest versions of ourselves. This is not a message for us to become distrusting of anybody. This is not a message for us to hate women. This is not a message for us to hate dudes. This is a message, a cry, a plea for us to get connected to God. for us to get connected to source, for us to learn how to see through the eyes of God, for us to learn how to wait for the right one. Stop worrying about our fucking biological clock ticking. Stop worrying about everybody else got a boo, everybody else got a king, everybody else got a queen, and we do all this bullshit. So we jump into shit that we should have never have. We see these red flags, and we think we could change these motherfuckers. We see all these red flags, and we think if we just talk to them enough, if we just love them enough, if we just nurture them just right, if we just take care of them and bend over backwards for them, and all these other boos, that they'll change. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. Not for you. They're not going to change for you. It is what it is. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's hard to accept that. This video is a plea for us to wake up. For us to realize that, damn, I've been my own worst fucking enemy. Because I had self-hatred, I allow other people to dog me out. Because I had so much self-hatred, I didn't have any healthy boundaries. Because I had so much self-hatred, I didn't force other people to be respectful towards me. I allowed them to treat me like shit. I allowed them to disrespect me. I allowed them to bring all that toxicity and that negativity and all that bullshit into my life on a daily fucking basis. Because I hated me. I drunk all of their fucking poison. I drunk the fucking Kool-Aid. That's why my mind is fucking gone. That's why my mind is scattered and all over the fucking place. That's why I'm battling so many different things in my fucking life. I'm always at war with something. Because I've attached myself to fucking frenemies. I'm sleeping with the fucking enemy. I've slept with the fucking enemy. I've been so fucking desperate for a friend that I've allowed the enemy to become my friend. Because I didn't know who I was. Because I didn't know why I'm here. Because I wasn't really connected to God like I thought I was. We're so spiritual, we're so connected to God until it comes to our fucking boo. We're so spiritual, we're so connected to God until it comes to our fucking baby daddy. We know so much about men, we know so much about women, but we're constantly picking these wrong, wretched motherfuckers to get in love with and to be hooked up with. And it ain't about how much money you have. It's about the simple fact that you haven't done all the fucking work yet. All the spiritual work yet. All the emotional work yet. You still got a bunch of issues. You still got a bunch of fucking baggage. You still have a bunch of fucking attachments to other motherfuckers. And that's a hard thing to accept. I've slept with all these people and bits and pieces of me are spread out throughout the fucking galaxy. I slept with all these motherfuckers and parts of them are attached to me still. And I don't know how to shake this shit off. I don't know how to unplug and disconnect and detach from all this bullshit. I got all these baby daddies. I got all these men that I've slept with. All these women that I've slept with. And their energy is intermingled with my fucking energy. Their frequency is intermingled with my fucking frequency. They're gone on about their life, but parts of them are still attached to me. Because I've been connected to the wrong fucking shit. I've allowed the wrong people into my life and they've poisoned me. Although I thought it was just great sex and just a relationship gone wrong because they're selfish. We got all these excuses why the fucking relationship ended. But we're too fucking ignorant to understand that even though they've gone on with somebody else, even though we've gone on with somebody, they're still attached to you. Spiritually, emotionally, energetically. And all the shit that was fucked up in them, and all the shit that was fucked up in all the people you've been with is now part of you. So all their fucking drama, all their fucking negativity, all their fucking poison and fucked up thought processes and belief system, all that bullshit from all these people you've been engaged with, all these people you've been sexually attracted to, all these people you've been attached to is now part of you. And although they're gone, they've left you the gift that keeps on giving. They left behind poison. Poison. Why? So that we can learn how to humble ourselves. Get connected to God. Get connected to Source. And stop being so fucking desperate to be attached to other motherfuckers. Because we understand being attached to all these other, all they gonna bring is they bullshit. All they gonna bring is their negativity and their low vibe and their low fucking energy and their hatred and self-hatred and bullshit. That's all they're bringing to you. They might make you feel good sexually in the minute, but all that baggage ain't worth that 5 minutes of fucking sex. All the baggage that they're poisoning your ass with ain't worth that 25, 30 minutes of sex. And all that they're gone, you're still dealing with that bullshit. You're still carrying that bullshit. And every time you get hooked up with somebody else, that's more fucking poison. Every time you turn on the wrong fucking shows, every time you listen to the wrong fucking shit, the radio, the wrong social media shit, every time you engage in that stupid ass bullshit, you allow yourself to get fucking poisoned some more. You allow this low frequency. You allow this bullshit to come into your life and to corrupt you more. You could have spent 25 years of getting your shit straight. You could have spent 25 years celibate and just, man, I'm doing this and I'm meditating and I'm helping people and I'm doing all this righteous shit and hook up with the wrong motherfucker. Entertain the wrong bullshit. and the floodgates are opened again. That's why the Bible talks about, man, when somebody has an evil spirit or a devil or a demon inside of them and they get rid of that shit. The Bible talks about, man, be careful of that empty house. What is it? Be careful. You done got rid of all the bullshit. You got rid of all the negativity. Got rid of all the drama. Be careful of what you allow back in. Because the Bible talks about, man, now that the house is clean, if you're not careful, you allow 7 more demons to come in. What does that say? Man, you don't cleanse yourself. You don't purify yourself of all the past broken relationships, of all the self-hatred and all the low self-esteem and all the bullshit that you was attached to. You don't purify. You don't detach from all that. You don't separate yourself from all that bullshit. And now you don't purge yourself from that shit. Now you've allowed, and you don't got fucking careless. You don't detach from God and start looking at all this other bullshit. You don't detach from God and when your mind was clean, and now you've allowed all this bullshit back into this fucking clean house. And now it's 7 times worse than what it was before. You've allowed all this bullshit to come back in. And you're so much worse off than you were before. And you can just never get ahead. You can never get ahead financially. What's up with you, Joker? Glad you made it. You can never get ahead spiritually. You can never get ahead in regards to your relationship, in regards to your emotional well-being. Because every time you get to the point, it's like, I can breathe. My head is clear. All the craziness is gone. I've exhaled and I've gotten rid of all the toxic shit. And a week later, it's like, oh my fucking God, just kill me already. And you're suicidal and you're more depressed and you're more frustrated and you're more angry than you were before. You're more fucked up than you was before. You're more frustrated than you was before. Be careful who you attach yourself to. Be careful of the bullshit you allow into your life. This is not a message to make you scared. I don't believe in fucking fear. I ain't got time for fucking fear. So this is not a fear message. This is a message that said, man, we gotta be careful of who we stay connected to or who we get connected to. Everybody ain't your fucking friend. Everybody don't want you to be connected to source. Everybody don't want you to reach your full fucking potential. It don't matter what they bring to the table. They could bring all the right contracts and the hookups and the connections. And all of that can be leading you fucking astray. It could be the most beautiful fucking woman, the most drop-dead gorgeous looking dude, or whatever the fucking case may be, and you miss it. Because you're so captivated by this motherfucker. You're so enthralled by this motherfucker. You miss it. You miss it. And so all the times that we fucked up, all the times we made mistakes and hooked up with the wrong person. Every time we hooked up with the wrong woman, every time we hooked up with the wrong dude, every time we hooked up with the wrong business partner. All of these were examples and lessons to us. Hey, wake the fuck up. Hey, stop just giving yourself to anybody. Stop just throwing yourself away like that. Stop attaching yourself to the wrong motherfuckers. When are you going to learn to value you? When are you going to learn to love you and to cherish you? Everybody don't deserve to have a piece of you. Everybody don't deserve to have some of that kitty cat. Everybody don't deserve to have some of that dick. Everybody don't deserve to be in your fucking presence. But we don't get that. Because we're so caught up in the numbers. We're so caught up in, man, how is this going to make me feel? How this is going to make me look? Man, being with this person, man, they're prestigious and they're educated and they're da-da-da and da-da-da, and look at what they're doing, and that's gonna raise me up, and that's gonna raise my frequency, and that's gonna make me look like I'm da-da-da and da-da-da, and all this stupid superficial bullshit. Because you're not connected to source. You don't have the ability to discern. And it's okay to acknowledge, damn, I fucked up. Damn, I've been so fucking desperate and so fucking lonely and hating myself so fucking that I've hooked up with all these fucking women. And it wasn't that they were bad people. It's just that I made fucking bad choices. I hooked up with them. They are who the fuck they are. I didn't have to acknowledge them. I didn't have to hook up with them. I did so because I got distracted. I did so out of my loneliness. I did so out of my frustration. I did so out of, man, what I thought this was going to make me look like, what I thought this was how this was going to make me feel. And it had absolutely nothing to do with my potential and where I was supposed to be going. I've hooked up with a lot of women that have broke my heart. A lot of women that have dogged me out. And the trip is, in the beginning, I always blamed the ratchet, sorry-ass fucking women. In the beginning, I got on this women ain't shit thing. In the beginning, I got on the fuck these bitches thing. When in reality, it had nothing to do with the fucking women. What the fuck was wrong with me in the first place to get on their fucking frequency? What the fuck was wrong with you to get on that sorry-ass dude's frequency? He was never shit. What the fuck was wrong with you to get on your baby daddy's frequency? What the fuck was wrong with you to get on your baby mama's frequency? What was wrong with you? That's the issue. That's the issue. Not the other people. Stop missing the red flags. Stop ignoring the voice of God. Because of your fucking loneliness. Because of your fucking desperation. Stop selling yourself out. Stop selling yourself short. God had to show me, Elijah, and I'm bringing this to a close. I'll preserve you. I'll preserve you. I'll keep you. I'll keep you. So many people, Manny, you don't look like you've been through all that you've been through. Manny, you don't look nowhere near your age. God's had to preserve me. God's preserved me. Nothing that I've done. It was God preserving me. God keeping me. And what he'll show, Elijah, I got you. Stay connected to me. Man, I know you get older. I know you get up, but I'll protect you. I'll preserve you. You won't look your fucking age. You won't feel your fucking age. Because I got you. I got you. But you got to stay connected to me. Man. Hope and pray that I've said something that's shed some light on you. Of maybe why you're going through what you're going through. Why you keep going through the same bullshit over and over. Why all your relationships keep ending up the same way? Why all your jobs and careers and businesses keep ending up the same way? Why all your hopes and dreams keeps getting crushed? Who are you attached to? Have you allowed the enemy within your camp? Are you sleeping with the fucking enemy? Are you best friends with the fucking enemy? Are you homies with the enemy? Man, we have to learn to be honest with ourselves. Get connected to God and allow God to show us who's who. They may have all the great conversation, the greatest sex, but they can be your enemy. Trying to dog you out, trying to take you off the fucking game, trying to get what you have. Stop settling. Stop hating yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to value yourself. And you can only do that by being connected to God and allowing God to show you who you are, how valuable you really are. And by allowing him to show you all the frenemies that are around you. And the people that you don't think could be a friend, some of them God has sent to bless you, to help you. But you can't see them for who they are. And you're turning your back on them. And you're bringing in all the fucking enemies. Stop watching and listening to the stupid shit that's keeping you fucked up. Learn to detach from all the negativity. Learn to detach from all the bullshit. Learn to value your peace of mind, your joy, your happiness, your intimate relationship with God, Source, the Most High, universal consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Learn to value that. Man, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for your beautiful energy. Thank you for, man, just being a part of this tribe. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.